Today, we have talked about many ways in which we can support educators in a world of change. This morning, we discussed how an evidence-based approach can build a sustainable teacher development framework. Panelists examine how teacher preparation has been reshaped in light of the pandemic. With PhET's interactive simulations, we have seen how a hands-on approach to STEM learning can transform learning outcomes. We have explored the importance of motivation in building a strong professional identity. And just now, we heard about how collaborative partnerships between schools and philanthropies are driving positive changes in classrooms. To close our conference today, we're delighted and honored to have with us Dr. Choi Yuk Lin, JP Secretary for Education, Hong Kong SAR with us. We now welcome Dr. Choi to share our closing remarks. Dr. Choi, please.
Dr. Cheng, Dr. Xu, Dr. Thomas, Professor Cheng, Dr. Choi, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is my honor to join you here at the 2022 Yidan Prize Summit, which brings together education experts, policymakers, and philanthropic foundations to share ideas and practices on enhancing education. The summit this year focuses on educator development and empowerment. In response to the United Nations Transforming Education Summit's Thematic Action Track 3 on teachers, teaching, and the teaching profession, recognizing committed educators for their profound contributions to education research and development, the Yidan Prize advocates enhancement of teaching, promotes professional development of teachers, and treasures advancement of the teaching profession. The spirit of the prize corresponds to the dedication of the Hong Kong SAR government to promoting continuing professional development of teachers, making continuous improvement in the school curriculum, enhancing the quality and effectiveness of education. Education is the best guarantee for progress in every society. It is significant in providing the talents Hong Kong needs to maintain its competitive edge. We believe in education for all and education for life. The government has all along been investing heavily in education. The estimated total government expenditure on education this financial year is 112 billion, accounting for about 18% of the estimated total government recurrent expenditure. We are devoted to developing a strong teaching force and improving the effectiveness of teaching, to ultimately nurture a new generation with an affection for our country and Hong Kong, and equipped with global perspectives. In the recent released result of Program for the International Student Assessment, PISA, Hong Kong students' performance was among the world's best in the global competence domain. PISA examines students' knowledge on global and intercultural issues, and Hong Kong's 15-year-old students rank third of all participating jurisdictions. It is encouraging to note that Hong Kong students have a good knowledge of global and intercultural issues, which is important for Hong Kong as an international metropolis. The assessment result shows that Hong Kong school curriculum has very extensive coverage on content of global topics. This is conducive to the nurturing of a generation with innovative ideas, helps them to thrive in the rapidly changing and competitive world. With the government's unwavering commitment to providing quality education, Hong Kong has sound education infrastructure, robust teaching force, and well-renowned universities. Building on this solid foundation, Hong Kong is ready to integrate into our country's overall development and leverage our strengths to contribute to the country's need. The 20th National Congress has highlighted the strategy of invigorating the country through science and education, and developing a strong workforce for the modernization drive. Given the opportunity brought about by the latest development of the country, the Hong Kong SAR government will continue to provide quality education and nurture quality talents. As put forward by the Chief Executive in his 2022 policy address, we endeavor to strengthen the education system on 3 fronts: unleash the potential of students, enhance the effectiveness of learning and teaching, and create strong impetus for growth. More specifically, the government would enhance the professional development of teachers, strengthen national education, step up the promotion of STEAM education. Teachers are the foundation and key of education. A professional teaching force is a prerequisite for the furtherance of quality education. At the first panel of today's summit, Dr. Darling Harmon, Professor Godwin, and other panelists have shared their insights on teacher preparation and professional growth. This echoes the government's mission to enhance teachers' professional development. We have implemented various measures to enhance teachers' professional competences and sustain excellence in education. One of the important measures is the establishment of the professional ladder for teachers in Hong Kong to develop the substance and pathways of their professional growth and career development. The professional ladder incorporates professional competences, professional values and conduct, and aspirations for self-advancement through self-reflection as the 3 core elements of teachers' professional growth. It also adopts the professional roles of teachers and principals portrayed in the T standard as the goal for teachers' professional development. To tie in with the establishment of the professional ladder, the government implemented the all-graduate teaching force policy in 2019-20 school year. Since then, the ratio of graduate teacher posts has increased from 65% to 100% in public sector primary school, and from 85% to 100% in public secondary schools. The implementation of the all-graduate teaching force has raised the overall qualification and professional capacity of teachers so that they can better cope with the rapid changes in society and the changing needs in student development. In addition, the government has also enhanced the manpower at the middle management level in the public sector primary schools from September this year to better support the implementation of various education initiatives and meet the long-term development needs of schools. These 2 initiatives has promoted teachers' professional status, retain and attract talents, and further enhance the quality of education. Following the direction to create strong impetus for growth in the teaching profession, the government has been providing diversified modes of professional development programs and activities to address teachers' diverse training needs. These include face-to-face training and online programs, as well as other learning modes, such as local and non-local study tours, professional learning communities, and school-based support services. We have also collaborated with different organizations, for example, tertiary institutions and non-governmental organizations, in arranging an array of professional development programs on different themes to broaden teachers' horizons, with adequate and extensive opportunities to participate in a variety of professional development activities. Teachers are engaged in a culture of continuing professional development and exchange. We strongly believe professional development modes should evolve with times in an ever-changing world. Moving forward, we would continue to explore new types and modes of training to meet the changing professional development needs of teachers as well as helping them to keep abreast of the changing education landscape. Horace Mann, who is famous for his commitment to promoting public education, told us, "A human being is not attaining his full heights until he is educated." To help students in Hong Kong attain their full heights, we will step up the work in different aspects to enhance learning and teaching in schools, alongside promoting teachers' professional development. We have been adopting a multi-pronged and coordinated approach in schools to promote national education within and beyond the classroom through whole school participation. Measures such as providing curriculum guides, developing learning and teaching resources, offering training for teachers, and organizing live-wire learning activities for students are taking to fully support schools in planning and implementing national education in a holistic and systematic manner. Moreover, continuous arrangements are made to provide proper training for teachers and render professional support to advise to schools through school visits, teachers' learning circles, etc. These have deepened teachers' and students' understanding of our country and strengthened their sense of belonging towards the nation and raised their awareness to safeguard the national security of our country together. It is in the third panel of the summit. Dr. Wayman, Dr. Perkins, and other panelists discussed how interactive stimulations are changing STEAM education. The promotion of STEAM education in primary and secondary school is a key strategy to strengthen education. As the Chief Executive unveiled in his policy address this year, much has been done to enhance professional training and facilitate professional exchange to equip teachers with up-to-date knowledge on STEAM or STEAM-relevant pedagogies, driven by the emphasis of 20th National Congress on invigorating the country through science. We will step up measures to strengthen the leadership and coordination of STEM education in schools. From the current school year, all publicly funded schools are required to designate a coordinator to holistically plan STEAM education within and beyond the classroom. In tandem, we will implement the pilot scheme on enhancing science and technology learning at upper primary level. Under the pilot scheme, the Education Bureau will work with teachers to enhance the learning and teaching of science and technology in the primary general studies curriculum, strengthen students' scientific thinking through hands-on and minds-on activities. Teachers are the driving force of students' growth. We will enhance teachers' professional capacity in designing and organizing meaningful learning activities. Collaboration will be also made with STEAM-related organizations and tertiary institutions to provide a wide range of teacher training. The EDB will build up our on-site support network and organize various professional development programs to promote the use of innovative technology in learning and teaching so as to develop students' potential in innovation. The quality of education hinges on the professionalism and conduct of teachers. Looking forward, the EDB will continue to build a professional team of teachers through appointment, management, and training. Starting from the current school year, newly appointed teachers in public sector schools are required to pass the basic law test in order to be considered for appointment. To raise teachers' awareness of the professional conduct, guidelines to set out the professional conduct and behavior required of teachers to be students' role model will be promulgated within this year for teachers' execution in discharge their professional duties. We are confident that this initiative will effectively strengthen the management of teachers, scale up their professional capacity, and ultimately develop a teaching force of high caliber in Hong Kong which helps our students grow and flourish. An American educator once said, "The future of the world is in my classroom today." Indeed, teachers are tasked with the noble work of preparing today's students for tomorrow's world. It is important to support our educator through a world of change, just as what the theme of the 2022 Yidan Prize Summit suggests. I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to Yidan Prize Foundation for organizing this inspirational summit and all the speakers for their fruitful discussion on how to support educators in this ever-changing world. I also wish to express my warmest congratulations to the Yidan Prize laureates 2022 on their considerable contributions to education research and development. With the deep insight we gained from the laureates' work and today's panel discussion, let us continue to empower teachers and enhance teaching for a brighter tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Choi, for your closing remarks and for honoring us with your presence. Well, this brings an end to our 2022 Yidan Prize Summit. Thank you once again to all of you, both the people attending here in the ballroom as well as those joining us online. We hope you feel today's discussions were interesting and engaging. Here at the Yidan Prize Foundation, we aim to build a global learning community where innovative ideas in education are shared and discussed. Thank you to everyone for joining our summit and being part of the community both today and in the future. We hope you've enjoyed learning about the impactful work of our 2022 Yidan Prize laureates, Dr. Linda Darling-Hammond and Professor Yongxin Zhu. I'd like to remind all of you that nominations for the 2023 Yidan Prize are now open, so please help us identify those change makers in education so we can support their work. To learn more, please visit our official website. Now, before we say goodbye, I ask a very important task of all of you. Please take a few minutes to fill out this very quick survey. There's about a QR code that's going to come up behind me. There it is, and you can see it on the side screens as well. Please take a picture with your phone and fill in that survey because your feedback is very, very important to us.